The Teacher of the Year program for Lawrence County Schools has a long and rich history. And a very vital part of that long and rich history is the Heart of Georgia RESA district. Each year when we receive our teachers' applications, we redact any personal or identifiable information such as their name, their school, or community affiliations that could identify who that teacher is. And then we send those to Dr. Connie Howell, who is joining us virtually at the back of the room through the computer. Good morning, Dr. Howell. And she and her team have the very arduous and painstaking task of giving us a highest scoring applicant. And I'm going to show you the really tough job that they had. If our Teachers of the Year will please stand. I know, y'all are not used to being the center of attention. I get that. Now look around the room, everyone else. Would you like to be on the committee that had to rate the applications of these ladies, knowing the quality that surely had to be in each and every one of these applications? But Dr. Connie Howell and her team did just that. So let's give our Teachers of the Year a hand. Thank you all. You can be seated. This year's committee from the Heart of Georgia RESA consisted of Dr. Connie Howell, who again is joining us virtually, Miss June Lewis, who is here in person with us today. Miss Lewis, stand and wave. Thank you. Very. We don't envy you. Once we turn those applications over to you, we don't envy what you have to do. Also on that committee was Miss Janice Sparrow and Dr. Andrea Williams. So they then turn back to us the highest scoring application, not knowing who that person is. I emailed Dr. Howell earlier in the week to shore up some details of today, and she said we cannot wait to find out who this person is. The application was absolutely fabulous. So, without any further ado, first we'd like to honor Heart of Georgia RESA and their continued support of the Lawrence County School District for this with our Teacher of the Year program and many other things that they do for our school district. Their mission is to help, guide, reach, extend, serve, and serve all. And they do that and do that well. So I'm going to ask Miss June Lewis if you will come forward and accept from us a small token of our appreciation for all that you guys do. You know Ms. Brock.
The teachers hate to see us coming with a video camera. They absolutely hate it. But I always ensure them that there's not going to be any audio no matter what they're saying, so they kind of calm down a little bit at that point. But the best part of this is getting to talk to these kids. You don't ever know what's going to come out of a kid's mouth when they're talking about a teacher. You never know. We have heard some things. I've probably been doing this video for 15 years at least. We have heard some things the kids say that, I mean, I've had to edit quite a bit. So, but the video is always my favorite thing to go talk to these kids about these teachers. So if we're ready to hit it, we'll go ahead and start this up. The Teacher of the Year for West Lawrence Middle School is Amanda Allen. A 1999 graduate of East Lawrence High School, Amanda earned her BS degree from Georgia College and State University in Interrelated Special Education. While working, Amanda has since earned her master's and specialist degrees in elementary education. She is currently teaching 6th grade ELA and social studies in the resource classroom. Ms. Allen knew she wanted a profession where she could help others, but it was not until her sophomore year that she chose the teaching profession. Her love of teaching grew from her time spent volunteering with Special Olympics and the Very Special Arts Festival. She stated, "It's a wonderful feeling to come along beside a new friend, help and encourage them and watch them win and be successful." Ms. Allen stated, "As teachers, we are asked to educate, mentor, monitor, collect data, create assessments, and more. Let's not forget to simply pay attention to our students, notice the new haircut, the new shoes, and even the unusual moods or sleepiness. Listen to their dreams, because by listening we build those important connections and trust." Her teaching philosophy is very simple: love your students. Ms. Allen grew up with the love of Christ, her family, and other teachers, and wants to share this love with her students each day. Her hope is that her students remember how much she loves them in ways that matter most.
Miss Allen is a good teacher because she always helps me do my work, and she always helps me, like, when I have trouble, she helps me do all kinds of stuff, like top to bottom. And she always helps me do the things that I have trouble doing.
Miss Allen is a great teacher because she pays attention to us and she helps us whenever we need help, and because she's kind and loving and she's generous.
Miss Allen's a great teacher because she's kind, she's sweet, she's a beautiful lady. She's a great teacher. She helps people with their work when they need it and stuff like that. And, well, I love Miss Allen. I've seen her since like pre-K. Pre-K.
Miss Allen is a great teacher because she's really nice and she helps students that need help when they raise her hands. And when stuff gets out of hand, she knows what to do. And she's one of my favorite teachers, and I love her for that because I can't really get along with people who are mean, and I really like Miss Allen because she's just very sweet and understanding. With every little thing that is wrong, she understands it. And I guess that's just why I think that she is one of the best teachers ever.
This is West Lawrence Middle School's Teacher of the Year, Amanda Allen.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new Amana, offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
The kind of hot topics are things called patient-specific implants and instruments, which is where we use imaging like CT scans and MRIs to measure people's bone and look at the shapes of their bones, and then make implants and devices we use to implant the knee or hip replacement based on that particular person. And just about every company has that available, and people use it to varying degrees just based on, again, the patient's anatomy and whether there's some reason that you really need that extra assistance. There's also robotics that is starting to come out into the orthopedic world that's been in the general surgery world for a while now. We're starting to use robotic arms to do things like to help us make the cuts and shape the bone so the implants fit well.
The Teacher of the Year for Southwest Lawrence Elementary School is Robin Baker. Ms. Baker graduated from Georgia College and State University with her BS degree in education. While teaching first grade, she completed her master's degree in elementary reading and literacy and her specialist degree in early childhood. Ms. Baker was also named Teacher of the Year in 2002 at Southwest Lawrence Elementary. Currently in her 23rd year, she is teaching third grade math and science. Ms. Baker strives to meet her students where they are academically. she stated, "The pandemic was hard on us all, and the need for reteaching, for modifying foundational skills are as important as ever." She added, "As an educator, I want all my students to reach their full potential." She believes if students understand the why they are learning a skill, they will retain the knowledge. Using a checkbook ledger, baseball statistics, or figuring up change from a restaurant order were some of her favorite math lessons because students could relate to these areas in their life and know the why. Ms. Baker works hard to ensure her classroom environment is a place where students feel it is okay to make a mistake and to ask others for help. She said, "My goal is to support my students in becoming well-rounded learners that know mistakes happen but also have the skills to problem solve." A previous student stated, "I was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy before the start of first grade. I was confused, unsure, and scared. You were a bright and shining light for me in a time of darkness." A colleague followed, saying, "She is a leader among her peers and an uplifting example for us all."
Miss Baker's a sweet teacher, and I like being in her class. I like Miss Baker because she was a good teacher, and she was nice, and she taught us so much, and she gave us Raider passes a lot, and she was a great teacher. Miss Baker's a good teacher because she's really sweet, and I love her classroom, and she's a really good math teacher and science teacher.
Miss Baker is a good teacher because she is nice, and we learn more things that we didn't know when we was in first grade and second grade.
Miss Baker is a good teacher because she helped us learn. Miss Baker's a good teacher because she's smart and she's funny. Miss Baker's a good teacher because if you don't know the answer, she'll help you with it. Miss Baker was like one of the best teachers ever because she helped me when I was frustrated or stressed or just kind of stuck on a question, and all you had to do was raise your hand and she'd come over there and help you, and then you'd be really good at that kind of math from then on. And then she made me so good at math that I got in the RESA math team, and she's just such a good teacher. Like, if you're crying, she'll come over there and help you and ask you why you're sad, and you'll tell her, and she'll help you feel better. So she's a really good teacher, so that's why I like her. Miss Baker is a good teacher because her room is the best room, and she's super duper nice, and I think everyone in her classroom loves her because she is the nicest teacher in the world. She's one of them, and all my other teachers did not compare to Miss Baker, and I love her.
This is Southwest Lawrence Elementary School's Teacher of the Year, Robin Baker. The Teacher of the Year at East Lawrence Primary School is Melanie Dill. Over the past 13 years, she has taught special education, first and second grade, as well as being an interventionist for grades K through 2. She currently is a second grade teacher. Ms. Dill believes education starts with relationships. Her classroom focuses on molding successful children, not just students. She puts an emphasis on who her students can become and will work continuously toward helping her students shine brighter. Academic achievement is obtained, but only after Ms. Dill knows her students feel loved and valued. She shares with her students, "We are all important and can be anything we want to be." She strives to make teaching realistic and relatable and wants her students to see the purpose in what they are learning. Teaching for Ms. Dill is taking a student's idea and fostering an environment where they realize firsthand that they can make a difference. For example, she will never forget the student who had an idea to sell lemonade to raise money for new instruments for music class. The entire class participated in advertising and selling. In 1 week, they raised $500 for instruments. The students were interviewed by TV35, and ELP continues this fundraiser today. That is the kind of difference that Miss Dill makes in the lives of children.
Miss Dill is so sweet. She helps us with our work. She makes Kahoot fun and Quizlet fun.
She's nice and stuff, and she lets us do math and cut and then do Kahoot, and that's all.
I like how she's sweet and make learning fun, and she has a lot of stuff in her press store. And she's a really good teacher. Her takes us with respect. Her gives us a lot of stuff that we like. Her has a really good pro store with a lot of cool stuff. Her gives good hugs.
I like Miss Dill because she gives us extra recess, and she lets us do math and subtraction.
I like Miss Dill because she was nice, she's beautiful, she's kind, she let us play in our math boxes.
Miss Dill was a good teacher. She taught us a lot. She taught us our ones, our zeros, and our tens. Congratulations, Miss Dill.
This is East Lawrence Primary School's Teacher of the Year, Melanie Dill. The Teacher of the Year for West Lawrence High School is Kathy Harrison. Miss Harrison has been in the teaching profession for 36 years. Her first job was at Danville Elementary School. Before settling in Dudley in 1992, she also completed her master's degree, married, and taught in Jacksonville, Florida. In 1992, she began teaching at the Heart of Georgia Psycho Ed, serving students with severe emotional behavioral disorders. During those 7 years, she was awarded Special Education Teacher of the Year. She also has 17 years of experience in the Dublin City school system, serving as a resource and co-teacher with students in grades K through 5. In 2016, Lawrence County Schools hired Ms. Harrison at West Lawrence High School, and she's never looked back. She believes that we need to always remember that whatever educational issue we are facing, our students need for us to believe that their goals are attainable and that growth and improvement are always possible. Education is a lifelong process. Learning never ends. She states, "We must instill a love of learning to create lifelong learners." As a teacher, she believes it is her responsibility to encourage, inspire, teach, praise, and mentor our students. She tries to model acceptable behaviors and basic social skills by showing acts of kindness. It is her hope that she continues to inspire students to grow academically, socially, and emotionally. She states, "Being a teacher is not a job for me. It is who I am."
Ms. Harrison is one of the best teachers I ever had. She helped me any possible way she could. Even on the tests or even on homework, anything.
Miss Harrison is the best teacher that you can ever ask for, because if you're down on something, she can help you, and she's much more like a mother to you. So she'll make your school feel like a second home.
Miss Harrison is the sweetest teacher ever, and she helped me with everything that she could. And she has done everything for me.
Miss Harrison is the best teacher that you could ever ask for, and she's the sweetest, kindest, and lovable teacher that I know.
Miss Harrison is like one of the best teachers I ever met, because she's like a mother to us. Like Alyssa said, she's like, this school is our second home thanks to Miss Harrison. Without Miss Harrison, I don't know how my emotion will be like thanks to Miss Harrison.
Hi, I'm Taylor Chapman, and these are the reasons why I love Miss Kathy Harrison. One big reason why I love Miss Kathy Harrison is because of her heart, how kind she is, how amazing person she is just in general, and how relatable she is just to be able to talk to every single day. And I enjoy having those meaningful conversations, and she makes me feel like I could do anything in the world, and I really, really appreciate that. So, Miss Kathy Harrison, I love you so much. I hope you enjoy your retirement. Just don't forget about me, because I will never forget about you, and I just want to let you know I love you.
This is West Lawrence High School's Teacher of the Year, Kathy Harrison.
Good morning, this is Kyle Gerard with A+ Flooring and Construction. I'm standing in a home that we recently renovated for a customer. The kitchen is a very vital part of a home, especially when you get ready to resell or just you like to entertain people. We came in with new granite countertops. We even changed some of the seating areas of it. We refinished all the cabinets, put new doors, new hardware. So we can use your existing cabinets. One of the things that we did that changed the look of this kitchen was the lighting that we did. We added a lot of LED spotlights, went from an old oak, gunstock, hardwood floor to a new hickory, random length floor. We can change it from top to bottom. Lots of many pretty things that we've done. Come by and see us at A+ Flooring and Construction at 1801 Rice Avenue in Dublin, Georgia. Or give us a call at 478-676-2662. Hope to see you soon.
Hello, my name is Reggie Gay. I'm the owner and operator of Middle Georgia Insurance right here in Dublin, Georgia. We're excited about a new law that just went into effect on February 15th. There is a new special enrollment period with the healthcare marketplace. It runs through August the 15th, and for anyone that doesn't have current health insurance has an opportunity to get health insurance without having to wait for the next open enrollment this fall. This has never been done since the healthcare marketplace has begun. So take advantage of that now before time runs out. At Middle Georgia Insurance, we're continuously working and searching for right plans in the marketplace. Come by today and see us at 1307 Bellevue Avenue right here in Dublin. No cavemen, no lizards, just great insurance.
The Teacher of the Year for East Lawrence Elementary School is Kylie Herndon. Graduating from Georgia Southern with a degree in early childhood, she currently teaches 3rd grade math and science. Ms. Herndon began her teaching career 13 years ago at Memorial Drive Elementary in Waycross, Georgia, where she taught students K through 5. While there, she was also an advisor for Science Fair, Quiz Bowl, the tutoring director, and even led a chorus group. Her peers voted her as 2014-15 Teacher of the Year for Memorial Drive. She joined the East Lawrence Elementary family in 2017 and has loved every minute. While at ELE, Kylie completed the Aspiring Leaders cohort. She uses her gift of encouragement to motivate and inspire others. She stated, "Being an encouragement is a huge part of our educational system for peers, parents, and students. She strives to instill in her students that they are world changers, to stand up for what is right, to think outside the box, to accept and appreciate the differences in others, and to be a peacemaker." She adds, "We must instill in them the desire to attain something better and to expect more." She shares this quote with her students from a Magic School Bus character often: "Take chances, make mistakes, and get messy." She believes that education is the door to success and that we are here to teach, mentor, motivate, and guide them in the right direction. We hold the keys that unlock their future.
Ms. Herndon is a good teacher because she makes learning a lot of fun in her class. Ms. Herndon's a good teacher because she makes learning fun and she tells us to persevere through our hard things. Ms. Herndon's a good teacher because she lets us, when we fill up the PowerPoints or points for when we get compliments, she'll give us either donuts or brownies. And another thing is because she'll let us do Prodigy on Fridays when we get all our tests done.
Miss Herndon's a good teacher. She helps us learn math and science. She plays songs to help us remember our multiplication facts and addition and subtraction. She helps us round with all our facts.
Miss Herndon's a good teacher because she's very nice and she's very hard. She lets nobody behind, leaves nobody behind, and she really gets us working, and she's a good teacher, and she's energetic and sometimes even a little hyper, and I love her
This is East Lawrence Elementary's Teacher of the Year, Kylie Herndon. The Teacher of the Year for East Lawrence Middle School is Frederica Jones. Ms. Jones graduated from Valdosta State with her bachelor's and master's degree in music education, followed by her specialist degree in teacher leadership from Walden University. Ms. Jones taught for 31 years before retiring last year. In her tenure at East Lawrence Middle School, she taught foreign language, PE, music, and band. Music affects our mood and is a universal language. She states, "Often the music we listen to is how we are feeling, and it is at this point where a true connection to the music happens." One of her favorite quotes is by Albert Einstein, "I live my daydreams in music, and I see my life in terms of music." Ms. Jones always encouraged her students to see their lives in terms of music. She loved teaching students to play instruments and seeing the progress made each year. She was especially proud of the opportunity her students got to participate in our community through concerts, parades, and performances at school and church. A former student said, "Some of the most important lessons I learned from Ms. Jones were not in the ones written in a lesson plan. She taught me about life, music, finding my passion, and dreams." A former colleague then shared, "Her passion for teaching has not waned over the years and is evident in her enthusiasm for the profession. She has inspired many young people to be the best versions of themselves."
I like Miss Jones, and because with her it is very informational on how she teaches us, and when she leaves it's going to be very sad because she was the best music appreciation teacher and band teacher, and if she goes, well, when she goes, we won't feel the way we felt when she was teaching us.
I like Miss Jones' class because if you have trouble with something, she'll help you, and she always pushes you to try your hardest.
I like Miss Jones because she's a great band director. She teaches us the notes, she teaches us what the rest are, and she teaches us how to finger them and everything like that. Happy retirement, Miss Jones.
This is East Lawrence Middle School's Teacher of the Year, Frederica Jones. The Teacher of the Year for East Lawrence High School is Laura Lawrence. It was her initial dream to become a college English professor, however, life took her down a different path. It was only after Ms. Lawrence earned her MAT in secondary English that she began her first public education job at East Lawrence High School. Currently, Ms. Lawrence is in her 10th year teaching at East Lawrence High School, where she teaches 9th and 12th grade English. She was named East Lawrence High School Teacher of the Year in 2017, Star Teacher in 2018, and currently serves as the English Department Chair. Ms. Lawrence became a teacher because she was passionate about literature. Being passionate about the subject you teach directly impacts your effectiveness. However, her students teach her lessons as well. One being that a teacher should care for her students more than the subject they teach. She believes building relationships with your students is key because it shows the students you have a vested interest in them and their lives beyond high school. She stated, "Our job as educators is to prepare students for the work that follows education, in which they must make their own way." Though not originally from Lawrence County, she says East Lawrence High School has become her home and the staff her family. Having served on numerous committees at East Lawrence High School, the most rewarding for her has been the graduating committee. She stated, "It has been a true joy to see my students transform from freshmen to mature young adults." A colleague wrote, "Ms. Lawrence is a team player, problem solver, exceptional mentor, dynamic department chair, and a leader among her colleagues. She does not teach for awards, but to simply inspire others."
Ms. Lawrence is a very great teacher because she gave me a second chance at getting my grades better.
Ms. Lawrence is a very great teacher because she makes class interesting with different stories and different assignments.
Ms. Lawrence is a good teacher because she makes class fun. She's funny, and when you need help, she's always there to help.
Ms. Lawrence is a great teacher because she always makes literature easier than what it is, and she always helpful with everything she do.
This is East Lawrence High School's Teacher of the Year, Laura Lawrence. The Teacher of the Year at Northwest Lawrence Elementary School is Sherry Loftis. Ms. Loftis taught kindergarten at Northwest Lawrence Elementary for 32 years before retiring last May. Starting her college career at Middle Georgia State University, she knew she wanted a profession serving others. Nursing, she thought, would be her career path. However, she soon realized that teaching was her true calling. This became more evident while teaching children in Vacation Bible School and having other family members in the education field. Upon graduation from college, Ms. Loftis knew exactly what she wanted: to teach kindergarten in Lawrence County at Northwest Lawrence Elementary. The stars aligned and her prayers were answered as she accepted her kindergarten position and never left. In fact, even after retirement, you can still find her at the school a few days a week. She said, "Teaching has always been a part of me. It has been a very rewarding and satisfying profession that has blessed me through the years." Ms. Loftis has spent countless hours researching ways and ideas to inspire her students. She cares deeply about each student and has always wanted them to know they were loved and in a safe, caring environment conducive for learning. She said, "When I see the sparkle in a child's eyes after they learn something new, that is what teaching is all about." She added, "Of course, as a kindergarten teacher, the sweet hugs from my students or the drawings made just for me or being told, 'I love you, Ms. Loftis,' is icing on the cake."
I love about Miss Loftis that she's kind and sweet, and I love drawing and learn ABCs. I like about Miss Loftis' class about learning on the site was learning letters, learning numbers, learning colors, everything. I love Miss Loftis and Miss Pat because they help me learn.
I love about Miss Loftis' class about learning letters and ABCs, and that's why I love her.
I love you, Miss Loftis. You're the best teacher and I'll miss you. Enjoy your tournament.
This is Northwest Lawrence Elementary School's Teacher of the Year, Sherry Loftis.
You've got miles and miles of grass to mow. So you're going to need a machine built to perform, day in and day out, season after season. You're going to need a Gravely, built to mow the distance.
Find your new Gravely mower at Myers Equipment and Supply, 301 North Jefferson in Dublin.
Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op offers a full range of communication products and services to its members in Lawrence County and surrounding areas. We take pride in being your total communications provider, and we work hard to provide quality services at the best prices. In addition to offering phone service, we provide high-speed internet and digital high-def TV. And we always strive to put our members first. Progressive Rural, your total communications company. Small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. ProgressiveTel.com. Call 478-984-4201 or stop by 890 Simpson Avenue in Rents. Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op.
Let's not forget to thank Lance Smith and his crew for putting that together. Thank you, Lance and Tech Department. This time we'll recognize our Teachers of the Year. If you'll come up and Ms. Passmore will present, and Ms. Pat will be ready to take your picture. East Lawrence Elementary, Kylie Herndon. West Lawrence High School, Kathy Harrison. East Lawrence Primary, Melanie Dill. East Lawrence High School, Laura Lawrence. East Lawrence Middle School, Frederica Jones. Northwest Lawrence Elementary, Sherry Loftis. Southwest Lawrence Elementary, Robin Baker. West Lawrence Middle School, Amanda Allen. One of the questions that they were asked is, if awarded the 2022 Georgia Teacher of the Year, what would your message be? And this is what her response was. You're more than just a teacher, you're a creator. Every day it should be our goal to create meaningful experiences for our students. You're more than just a teacher, you're a builder. Learning never ends, and as educators, we're building lifelong learners. You're more than just a teacher, you're an installation expert. We must instill a love of learning in our students. You're more than just a teacher, you're a counselor. You must praise students for victories, strengthen their confidence, and build that bond between a teacher and a student. You're more than just a teacher, you are a judge. Part of being an effective teacher is the ability to look at a child's situation and judge what works best for them. Being a teacher is not a job for me, it's just who I am. Miss Kathy Harrison.
It's hard to take a good picture through the tears. I want to say a few words about West Lawrence High School, and I'm sure most of you know what my family and I have gone through the past few weeks. The dress I'm wearing was bought by two of my co-workers, Sherry Johnson, Kathy Floyd. One of the first person that I received a phone call from was Mr. Wanda Kim. I've had food, I've had visits, I've had cards, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, I've had love from this county. And I want to say thank you so much for all you've done, how you've reached out, and I'm so thankful for this honor. And I think Dylan would be proud of his mommy.